Hi. This week we have a triple conjunction in the Capricorn sector. Venus and the Sun, Mars and the Sun, Mars and Venus. And whenever the Sun connects with a planet, it's an ignition and it's a reset in that energy of that planet in the sign. So Capricorn is an ambitious, hardworking, structured, willing to do the work kind of sign. So think about your Capricorn sector. You can just go from your ascendant, figure out where you have Capricorn if you know your planets, and especially if you have planets, this will be planets in Capricorn, this will be significant for you. You'll probably, if you're sensitive to energy, you'll notice a feeling of ignition is a really good way to put this. And this is a reset that carries us forward quite a bit in time. Um, I wanted to give a Well, first, let's just talk about the fact that the energy in the world has felt very chaotic. Um, there's this haze that is still with us with the Neptune and Saturn in the end degrees of Pisces. It's a hard time to feel like you are starting. It's more like you are wrapping up, you are still wrapping up, and we have just like a little bit more time before we get that really interesting reset in Aries for those two planets that will help you restructure things in such a different way, such a different energy. But for right now, um, this sort of hazy, confused, um, not being sure, feeling like you're kind of swimming around in some confusion is really common right now. And I want to just give a couple of a tool and a couple of ways to use the tool. And the tool is grounding. Grounding keeps your body safe. It keeps your boundaries intact. You can ground by just sitting on a chair if you want. You can do this when you're walking too, but it's easy when you sit on a chair and just visualize a cord of energy dropped from the pelvis, anchored down to the center of the earth, and just put your name down there. So it's your spot, and just let that really sort of feel like it is molded into the earth. And that's a place where you can release stress. You can sort of, I think of it as like flushing stress out of your body, out of your mind, out of your emotions. So that's a really great tool. But with this conjunction in Capricorn this week, um, oh wow. And the image that I have of this is like metal being heated up and molten hot metal, but you don't know what the shape is going to turn out to be just yet, and that's because everything's so close to the sun. It's called combustion. It doesn't matter, but you still get this heat and this imprint and this awareness of where your ambitions might want to go in the next few weeks. And that's the important thing is just to tune into what that is for you and what is being seeded at this time that then you will be acting on in the next several weeks. Um, so in addition to grounding your body, you want to ground your house, your property, your vehicle. When you're in a grounded vehicle, people can see you and they get out of your way. So nobody's going to come your way. One of the issues right now is, people are on their phones and they're out of their bodies and they're ungrounded. And so they're not noticing when there's something dangerous in the atmosphere, in the environment, or not noticing. There's this checked out quality of drifting. And so grounding really helps you um, notify others where you end and where your bumper is. And also, you can use this week to ground your projects, your contracts, your business contracts, your agreements. I did a video some time ago about updating old agreements. And so, this is an excellent time for you to do that energetically because Capricorn again is very serious. It's it's the energy that we think of as our legacy energy. It's at the top of the chart. I mean, not literally for everyone, but that's where we think of that energy is it's the outward, ambitious, um, respectable part of ourselves that we put out into the world. And so, regardless of where you have Capricorn or whether you have a planet in Capricorn, you can use this conjunction, which is like I said, it's like a heated up aspect where you feel this like galvanizing vibe, this feeling that makes you wanna really sign on the dotted line and makes you more particular about what your goals are. Writing down your lists, getting organized is a really big Capricorn thing as well. So I just wanted to offer that to you because this is kind of a special um, meetup, and you may be feeling it already. So just as you go through this early part of the week, ground yourself, ground your vehicle, ground your life, ground your projects, um, because there's a little bit of a Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz thing going on in the world right now, where everything is sort of upended and nothing feels grounded, and it's like there's debris in the air, and I think. I just wanted to offer a tool for this energy in these times where when things just feel very up in the air. And grounding is really a great tool to do that. And I'm probably going to be teaching a class in energetics pretty soon. I don't know exactly when, but I will keep you tuned. And if you're interested, just DM me and or notify me in some way, and I will get you connected. So enjoy this week, and I'll talk to you soon.